Hello, welcome to this video. Today I'm in Paralives and I'm gonna go through Paramaker, which is the character creation tool that we have in this game. So if you want to get to Paramaker, start a new game and then select a starting map. I'm going to town and I'm gonna skip tutorial because I already played this game, but if you want to, I recommend you to go through tutorial. Before we will get into a Paramaker, we will have to choose one of these three storytellers. Storytellers will determine the difficulty of your game, so select one which will fit to your gameplay. I'm gonna go for Maxence because she should deliver a fair and balanced gameplay experience. We will have to click on create a new household and that will take us to the Paramaker. This is how it looks like once you enter the Paramaker, and this is a random para that we got assigned. I'm going to break down what you can see on the screen and we will start from the left upper corner. You can see three main tabs at the top. First one is called Appearance and it has 5 different subcategories. Second one is Clothing and it has 6 subcategories. And third one is Personality. I'm gonna go through all of them a bit later when we will get more into a detail. In the bottom left corner you can see the avatar of your para, and next to it you can add a new para to this household. So you can either create para or create from genetics. Let's move to the bottom right corner, which shows a ticket or a boarding pass, and here we will be able to change first name, last name. We can also randomize these names, and if you want to go more into detail, click this button and we have option to select name details. You can select a nickname, middle name, or you can switch if the last name shows first, so you can customize it quite a lot, but I'm gonna keep it simple and I'm gonna just give it first and last name. Below your para's name, we can select age, and we have 8 different age groups. And first one is baby, second one is toddler, third one is child, we have preteen, teenager, then we have young adult, adult, and elder. I'm gonna select a young adult category. Below the age category, we have option to select gender, we have female, male para, also non-binary, and here at the 3 dots we have advanced personality options, and we can select from pronouns, select the pregnancies options, breastfeeding, and we have also option to choose when will our para get jealous in relationship. Below the gender option, we have option to choose a voice for our para, and we have 2 voices which sound more masculine, and then we have 2 which sound more feminine. Moving towards the upper right corner, we have outfits category, and we have 4 subcategories there: casual, formal, workout, and pajamas. I will talk more about outfits once we will get into a clothing category, and as always, if you will see this dice button, that will mean that you can randomize, and in this case we can randomize outfit. Now let's break down the upper right corner icons. First one is to undo last action, second one is to redo last action, then you have option to save your household to the library. You can open the household library, change household biography, randomize para. You have option to edit relationships. We have only 1 para right now in this household, but I will show you how it works a little bit later. Because this game is in early access, you can send feedback or a bug report. We have a help guide. Next to it, we have options menu. Then we have this button to cancel the household and the big blue button to confirm this household. Now let's move towards the appearance and break down all what you can find there. Let's break down the body category. On the right side of your screen, you will see this more advanced customization, and you can customize quite a lot here. At the very top of this customization, we have a height slider, and if you will click it, you will be able to slide up or down, and change the height of your para. And it's quite handy that you can see the height of your para. So if you will go up and down, you will basically shrink them or make them taller. And I am using metric system, but I think that you can change it in settings. You can also change the height of your para if you will click here and use the sliding method there, and you can also type the number in the height box and confirm it with enter. And as you can see, there's quite a lot we can customize, starting with a head position. And you can again slide with these sliders to change it. Moving to trapeze's prominence, and you are also able to change chest position, ribcage size, waist shape, upper arm size, forearm size, hand size, thigh size, calf size, foot size. I didn't click at all of these previous categories, but they work basically the same. Once you will click it, you are able to adjust it. We have also hip width and shoulder position. And here we have a little grid with a little dot that we are able to position around. We can also customize head size, shoulder depth, chest size, stomach size, posture, and bottom position. This is a really big advantage of having a grid because you can customize your Parafolk to your liking. You can also change the muscles, and you have a slider for that. It's a little bit glitchy, but it's working perfectly fine. And we can also change the body fat. On the left side of this body category, you can choose a skin color, and we have quite a variety of them. And if you're not happy with any of those, you can add your own with the color wheel. And as you can see, we have also advanced mode where we can choose a color for skin, highlights, shadows, natural blush, lips, and palms. And you can also randomize the skin color with this dice button. Below the skin color, you can see these body presets, so if you don't want to play around and customize your para on your own, you can choose one of those. Changing the body presets also changed the gender of my para, and I didn't notice that at the time of creation, so be aware of that and always check that if you will play around with it. Let's talk about this skin details subcategory for the body category. First one are moles, second are scars, then we have freckles, and if you want you can change the color and also the opacity with this slider, and that works for almost everything the same. And if you want to get rid of it, you will just click it again and there will be no more freckles. We have also acne category and birthmarks. Let me go back to the moles category, and I'm gonna select one and I will show you how much you can customize this. You can change the position of the mole. You can see it now on the other hand. And you can also change the color. And you can add your own color, same like before at the skin colors. You can also edit placement, and this will let you to free drag it around, and you can also rotate it and resize it. So the customization of these is really advanced. And you can also layer, for example, birthmarks. So we have a mole underneath and then we have a birthmark, and you can see this edit placement button. And I'm also changing the opacity and the color of this birthmark. And to deselect it, you can just click it again, so it's gone. Let's move to the second subcategory, which is body hair. We can match the body hair with the hair color, or we can untick it and select our own. And we have these subcategories: facial hair, torso hair, arm hair, and leg hair. Third subcategory is a chest shape, and we have two presets that you can choose from. One is more feminine and one is more masculine. And the last subcategory is a bottom shape, and again we have two of them. Let's move to the face category, and here we can change the skin color again. and you have also a couple of face presets in case that you don't want to customize your para. On the right side of your screen, you have again more advanced customization, and there is quite a lot that you can play around with. If you pay attention to the detail, you will remember that we were already able to change the head size and head position in the body category, so some of these adjustments are duplicated. We can also change the eyebrow position, we can change the cheekbones position, ear size, earlobe position, mouth size, jawline shape, chin shape, mouth height, nose in global, eye size, cheeks, and also ear rotation. And we are not finished with the customization. You can choose the ear position, also the eyebrow depth, face height, jaw depth, jaw height, Adam's apple prominence, neck width, chin depth, and mouth depth. Let's move to the first subcategory, which is called eyes, and here again on the right side of your screen you have advanced customization. You can customize quite a lot here, including eye size, eye position, eye rotation, and eye depth. And I'm not gonna go through all of these customization options, but you have quite a lot to play with. And of course that you can change the eyes color of your para, so if you want to, you can choose one of these or you can add one of your own. First we have the eyebrows subcategory, and we have some eyebrows here and eyebrows presets. And again on the right side you can see more advanced customization for the eyebrows. Second subcategory are the eyelashes, and you can choose the color or some of these presets. Then we have highlights, and that changes the highlight in the eye of your para. And then we have the dark circles subcategory. Now let's move to the nose category. And again, on the right side of your screen, you have advanced customization for the nose, so there's quite a lot that you can play with. Apart from nose presets, we have also subcategory of nose bridge and nose tip. Let's move to the mouth, and we have some mouth presets here. And on the right side, there is again more advanced customization. You can also change how the teeth of your para will look, but sadly you can see that our Parafolk is not smiling, and I hope this will be something that will be added to the game, because it will be really great to see teeth of our Parafolk. Let's move towards another category, which is facial structure, and on the right side of your screen you have again more advanced customization. And we have 5 subcategories here: ears, forehead presets, jaw presets, chin presets, and cheeks presets. Next category is facial hair category, and we have subcategories such as mustaches, goatees, short beards, and long beards. You can also select if it's gonna match the hair color, or you can choose the color of your own. And the last category is skin details, and here we are focusing more on the face of our Parafolks, but it works the same as the skin details that we were going through for the body category. Now let's move to the hair category, and here we are able to select the hairstyle of our Parafolks. We have subcategories such as short hair, medium hair, long hair, tied up hair, head coverings, and facial hair. And of course you can change the hair color of your Parafolk, and if you are not happy with one of these presets, you can add your own in the style creation, and you have option to change the color for the hair, tips, and roots in advanced mode. If you will see anywhere the icon of these 3 dots, that means that there's another variant of the item. So if you will click it, you will be able to choose for this particular hairstyle if you want to have the bow in it or not. Let's move to the makeup category, and specifically to eyeshadows. In this category you are able to layer eyeshadows on each other, so you can select multiple of them at the same time. I'm gonna show you how it works when you will select a couple of them and choose different color swatches, and also you can change the opacity with the slider. And the order of these eyeshadows also matters because it will tell the game which layer you want on the top and which one is the base one. Next category is the eyeliner, and you can also layer them on each other. I just added different eyelashes to my para so you can see how it looks with more dominant eyelashes. Next category is the lipstick category, and sadly here you can't layer it, so you have to choose just one look, and of course you can change the color. Next category is the blush category, and here again you can layer multiple blushes if you want to, and you can change the color and also the opacity. You can see that this particular blush has this icon of 3 dots, and you can again select the item variant. Last category is a full face makeup, and these options are more suitable to some costumes. Let's move to the tattoos, and here again we have quite a variety how we can customize them. You can select which body part will you work with for your tattoo, and you can also edit the placement and some item variants. Now let's break down the clothing category. On the right side of our screen we have this outfits menu, and here we are able to add more outfits under every category that we have, like casual, formal, workout and pajamas. I'm choosing the casual outfit, and we will start with the category head and face accessories. First subcategory is headwear. We have also subcategory for glasses, jewelry and medical items. And let me show you one cool feature, for example on earrings, because here you can select earrings for each ear. I will just change the hairstyle so you can actually see earrings. And this is the icon which will allow you to edit each side separately or both sides at the same time. So you can either select the right side or the left side or both sides, as I said, and you can customize each ear. It doesn't work only for earrings, you can also have mismatched socks. Let's move to the tops category, and we have quite a lot of options here and a lot of customization again. We can choose from casual shirts, dress shirts, sweatshirts, swimwear, pajamas, outer layers and costume tops. Now, if you will see this icon, it means that you can tuck in or out the top that you're wearing in case that you have some bottoms that you can tuck it in. I think it really shows how much attention to the detail we have in Paralives and how much we can customize our Parafolks and their outfits. And we are not finished with these little details. If you will see an icon which looks like this and it looks like layers, we are able to select secondary item for our outfit, which will add another layer underneath the top that your para is wearing. And you can also tuck this layer in or out. Let's move to the bottoms category, and here we have tight pants, baggy pants, shorts, skirts, swimwear, pajamas and costume bottoms. Next category has full body outfits, and here we have dresses, jumpsuits, overalls, swimwear, pajamas and costumes. And because this game has a collaboration with Among Us, you can, for example, wear a costume from Among Us. And of course that you can change color swatches of almost everything if you will see this icon. Your para doesn't have to have only one outfit, so you can click on this plus button and it will duplicate the outfit that you're wearing underneath the category that you have selected, and now you will be able to adjust this outfit. And you can also get rid of the outfit with this cross button at the upper right corner. Let's move to the shoes category, and here we have casual shoes, boots, loafers, heels, sandals, slippers, and costume shoes. And of course, you can customize your shoes quite a lot. You can change the color swatch, and if you will create a new one, you can even choose which color will be the color of the sole or laces. Now let's talk about the accessories that you can choose for your para, and we will start with socks. As I said before, if you will select this button, you can edit both sides or left or right, and then you can have mismatched socks. We have tights and leggings option, gloves options, jewelry, and underneath the jewelry category we have some bracelets, we have rings, piercings, earrings, then another category for piercings which go for the face. The first one is for the body, and then we have necklaces. Another subcategory is nails, and here we have option to choose fingernails but also toenails. Next category is underwear, and here we have 3 subcategories: tops, bras and binders, bottoms, and teddies. The last category is medical items, and here we have a prosthetic leg. Just for the illustration, this is a picture of another para that I was creating and testing the prosthetic leg. And yes, you can also choose it for both sides or one side only. Let's switch to the formal category, and you can see that the hairstyle of my para is different. This is the default hairstyle that my Parafolk had at the very beginning, because hairstyle ties to the outfits, so which hairstyle you will select for the particular outfit will stay with that particular outfit. Let's move to the personality tab. You can completely randomize the personality of your Parafolk, or if you want to do it yourself, you can adjust the points in each category, which is physique, mind, creativity and charisma, and you have 7 points in total. And as you can see, you can randomize every category underneath the personality tab. Vibe is a core personality trait, and you can select from 5 types of vibe. Either overjoyed, gloomy, energetic, serious or jester. Then we have social perk, and that will determine what is your Parafolk good at when it comes to social interaction. So we have a Parafolk that can be good at being alone. We can have a Parafolk who is good at making friends, good at taking care of others, good at romantic relationships, and also good at cooperating. In the talent category, we can choose from 7 different talents, and these are jack of all trades, music, fitness, food, technology, art, and good at nothing. In the lifestyles category, we can choose if our Parafolk will be vegetarian, and we can also select one of the sleeping habits. We have option to choose from normal, early bird or night owl. And in the cleaning habits category, we can select from normal, sloppy or neat. Let me create another Parafolk so I can show you how edit relationship works, and we will create a child of this Parafolk. And once you will create a child of your Parafolk, you will be able to adjust them in the Paramaker the same way as we were working with their parents. Now let's edit relationship between these 2 paras. Because this is a child of our original para, you can already see that they have some relationship between each other. And if you will click this icon of 3 dots, you will be able to edit relationship even further, so I can choose that my Parafolk will be friend with their parent. I have a new Parafolk which is not related to my previous paras, so now we have these options to choose from towards the relationship with my adult Parafolk. So you can select from romantic interest, friend, parent, child, sibling, lover, fiance, or spouse. Now let's edit the relationship between the child and my adult para, whose name's Astrid. So the child can be either their friend, child, or sibling. If you like storytelling, you can write a biography of your household. And if you are happy with your household, you can just confirm this household with this button. You can still edit this household if you will click on this button. And now you can either purchase a house or lot, or you can play without a lot when you will click on this 3 dots button and you will select it. I hope this Paramaker overview was helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please consider to subscribe, like this video, hype it or share it if you want to, and I hope that I will see you in some of my other videos really soon. Thank you so much for watching and bye for now.